This is the video for the trail option and real-time option of the clickable game. I'm going to start by clicking on trail in the red stripe. Here we see it executed only the first 9 instructions. It says the first instruction it executed was from the main program. It refers to it as P0 at instruction 0, which is the one that says branch of equal task to 0, go to AA. Well, we see the next line isn't aligned with label AA, but it's the main program, just instruction 1. It just dropped down 1 instruction. Then we see it drops down 1 more instruction, but that one says branch of equal game number to was game number, in which case it goes to AC. And we see the next instruction it executed was AC. It jumped from instruction 2 to instruction 8. Then the next instruction, instruction 9, has to do with the YouTube videos subroutine it goes to. And here we see it starting that subroutine. What we're going to do is wait until it gets back to instruction 10 of the main program. So we're going to advance 9 more, and here we see it returning to instruction 10. That instruction also has to do with the YouTube video, so we'll skip it, but it does go to instruction 11, which says call subprogram 1 tab number 1, and the very next thing we see is it's in subprogram 1 tab 1. And here it's setting up some control registers, but we're interested in knowing when it's going to return to the main program. So we're going to jump by 9 at a time. We see what it's doing. It's making the colored boxes, as that still hasn't returned to the main program. Now I made the yellow box. I put the text in the yellow box, and I see it made clickable. Now it's putting information down there in the yellow box. Still hasn't now it's returned to the main program. Instruction 12 of the main program says the call subprogram 1 tab 2, and here we see the next instruction, subprogram 1 tab 2. Now let's advance to that one, 9 instructions at a time. Now it's making the blue box. Now I'm just looking to see if it returns home. Here it returned home. Now it's instruction 13 of the main program, where it says call subprogram 1 tab 3, and here we see subprogram 1 tab 3. Well, again, I'm going to just advance the trail 9 instructions at a time and see if I can see it going home. We see what it's doing in this particular subprogram. And tab, there it goes. Hasn't gone home yet. Here it went home. And at this instruction, it was in subprogram 1, instruction 117. It went home to the main program, to instruction line 14, where again it says call a subprogram 1 tab 4, and here we see it's in subprogram 1 tab 4. I'll increase by 9 at a time again. Made the box. I think this box takes a lot of instructions, so I'm going to start clicking a lot of them. Do I see it start to put values in the box? Yep, there they go. Alright. Clicked a lot of times. I could have clicked 90 at a time if I had known how many times to click 90. Well, now I'm watching to see it return home, and here it returned home to instruction 15 of the main program, and it says to go to subprogram 1 tab 5, and here we see it's in subprogram 1 tab 5. Let's see what it's going to do there. I think this is where it asks for the options. Yep, here they come. Now here I'm going to click through it to see it putting the options down there. And it marks them. See, you could go slower through this and see it do each one of these things. Okay, now it's getting to the last box. Now I'm going to watch to see if it returns home. Oh, there's a return. Up there, it's returning home. Here it returned home to the main program. Instruction 16, where it's setting up a font and the color. Now we're going to go through the main program. Oh, put the game number down there. To toggle the answer on off. And then it exit. Alright, we went all the way through the trail, all the way to the end. Well, what do we use the trail for other than finding out how it does these different things by following the instructions? We could say, what if we wanted to change the color of this box here? By the way, we know it's near the end, so let's see how we can find it. Well, we have to go off the trail to go back on it again to start it up. I'm going to go 90 instructions at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 8th one, we finally saw it do this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the trail and go only 7 90s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'll go 9 at a time to try and find that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, and it went 9 times. Almost could have gone another 90 instructions, couldn't I? But there it is. Now, let's say we wanted to change the color of that box. Well, let's say the text. That yellow doesn't show up that well in that blue. So here are the instructions that it executed when making that box, and here we see the color 990, that's yellow. So I'm going to click on that particular instruction line, turn off the trail, and I'm going to go to the program, and it's exactly at that line. It tells, it knew that that's where I wanted to go because I clicked on it. So that's where it went, and there is the yellow color 990. Will it be easy enough to make that black? I'll just click over here to update that line, and I'll say, well, I want that all 0. I don't want it to be yellow anymore. 0 color is black. I replace the line, and then I'll execute it. Well, now toggle the answer on off is now black. Now we'll show you that there's even an easier way to change that color without actually going to the program. I'm going to go to trail again, and I'm going to go 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And then I'll go 9 a whole bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 times. Well, again, we're doing the same procedure. We're on the trail to find out where this is. And now we found it. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Oh, except I think maybe I went too far because I don't... Oh, the color black. There it is. Color black. I'm going to click on that again, but this time, instead of going to the program, after turning the trail off, I'm going to go to RT, the real time. And real time takes me to that exact same place. I didn't have to go to the program. Real time means any changes I make now are going to change the program in real time. Let me show you what I mean. What if I made that color 999? Well, that would be all red, green, and blue, so that's white. So now we see toggle the answer on off is white. I also can change it back to yellow, which is what it was originally. So when we go on the trail, we can click an instruction and then go to Program and change that. Or we could go to Real Time and make a change in real time. And all these values in these orange boxes here now can be changed. All the values in the orange boxes, not just the one we changed the color. And we also, in real time, could go forward to even more instructions. We could just get close to where we want to be, and then we could change the XY position of things, how tall and how wide the boxes are, all in real time, so we can see them change, so we can line them up exactly the way we want them to be. All right, I'm going to turn real time off again. And now I'll go to the program and show you that you can be in the program and tell it where you want it to be when you go to real time. Like down here, it's telling me a position of a box and how tall and wide it is. I'm going to click on that instruction to what we call yellow highlight that instruction. Then I'm going to go to execute the program, and now when I go to RT, it's going to go to the last highlighted instruction. And there it is, that X value. Now I don't even know where this is, but I think if I start changing this stuff, we'll see what it is. I see here the color is dark red, so I think it might be this box here. Well, why do we say if we made that box taller, instead of 15 tall, we made it 25 tall? Ah, well now we see why it was made 15 tall. It doesn't need to be 25 tall. But what I want to show you is that you could be in your program and say, gee, I made a box there. I sort of, roughed it in. Now I want to go there and actually make it really nice and fit my text really well. Alright, that's what you can do with real time. Alright, this is the end of the video for the trail option and real time option of Clickable.